If you had the choice between paying more for dirty power or paying less for clean power, what would you do? The sun produces more energy in one day than the entire US population consumes in a year.
The spark of SolarCity came from a deep concern over climate change. We looked at the way that energy was being delivered, and we realized that solar, and especially the part of delivering solar to the end customer, was being largely neglected.
Almost all of the energy that Earth receives comes from the sun, and it really takes a very small amount of Earth's surface area to generate all the electricity that humanity could ever need.
SolarCity has come up with a disruptive solution. We can now install solar equipment for free and just sell the electricity, and that electricity costs less than if you were to buy electricity from the utility.
Everything that SolarCity does is to enable a cleaner, more affordable alternative to one's utility bill. The challenge and the opportunity that we had was to build a massive delivery mechanism for installing and deploying solar at a scale that has never been seen before in this country.
It is fantastic to watch our customers' expressions when they turn on the system for the first time and see the meter move backwards. You can see this sense of independence in controlling their own electricity. SolarCity's vision is to give every homeowner and every business an option for electricity that is cheaper and cleaner.
When we first start with the customer, we engage in a minimum 20-year relationship.
This 100-year-old electricity infrastructure needs to change.
What's happening in this really exciting transformation will result in rooftop solar being seen everywhere. I think SolarCity has been successful because of the fact that we have a long-term perspective on this problem.
SolarCity is showing that there's a path here to having economically viable, sustainable energy.
Solar is finally ready to become a mainstream power source for all of the people in the world.
In recent years, there's been something of a taint on companies and investments related to solar. And with SolarCity, it's been just the opposite. You've had a successful IPO. The company is doing well. At a high level, why is that?
You know, most of the taint is around solar manufacturing. Our business model is totally different. We're an energy company. We install solar systems for free, and we sell the electricity at a lower rate than you can buy it from the utility. So given the option of paying more for dirty power or paying less for clean power, what would you take?
Now, you're in 14 states in the United States currently. Explain to me how you got to those 14 states versus the rest of the country.
So we first look at the fundamental economics. What is your current cost of electricity? Then we look at how much sun does that market get, and then we look at any state incentives. The most important is what's the cost of electricity, because that's our competition. We are competing against the local utility. And so we have to price below their price. So when we look at the markets, that's what we look at, and then we scale. And we only move into the space, into the new market, if we can save the customer money.
Okay, so it's not good enough for a state to be sunny, is that correct?
It helps a lot. So Arizona's example, the cost of electricity is relatively cheap in Arizona. It's roughly 12, 13 cents a kilowatt hour. But they get incredible amount of sun. So the economics still work in Arizona. In California, it still has good sun, but less than Arizona. But the cost of electricity is around 25 cents a kilowatt hour. So we can price below the 25 cents a kilowatt hour.
Is there an example of a state that you're in where you're doing well, where the sun is not particularly good?
So I'd say Oregon is the state where the sun's not so great. So the sun is okay, still better than Germany, but it's and the cost of electricity is fairly low. But Oregon has a strong state incentive and wants to see their residents adopt clean energy, so the economics still work in Oregon.
It's interesting listening to you position SolarCity against my utility and the utilities of other people watching this. How do the utilities feel about you?
No, there's a supermajority of them don't like it. There's a small minority that actually see this disruptive technology as a fantastic investment opportunity. Mm-hmm. But for the most part, every dollar that we install, the utility does not get. Yep. And so the utilities position this as a potential cost shift. Oh, if everybody goes solar, what happens to the rest? That's not true. The truth of the matter is the utility makes money in investing into new infrastructure. For every kilowatt that I install, or that the solar industry installs, is a kilowatt less that they need to install. Mm-hmm. So it's preventing their future investment into new infrastructure. And we don't need to invest into new fossil fuel-based infrastructure. We can invest that into renewables.
More homeowners have partnered with SolarCity than any other solar provider. In fact, every 5 minutes, someone switches to cleaner, more affordable energy with SolarCity. From the experience of installing tens of thousands of solar systems, our team of clean energy professionals has created the most sophisticated project management system in the industry. We plan and supervise your project to ensure your switch to clean power is quick and easy. Our consultants start by using our proprietary software to analyze your current energy bill and recommend a solar plan that will lock in a more affordable energy rate for years to come. From the get-go, you can trust our customer care team to map out your installation, coordinate with all the team members involved, and take care of all necessary permits and inspections. You'll even receive a personal SolarCity web portal where you can track project status from your smartphone or computer at any time. One of our site auditors will visit your home to take measurements and gather technical information. They carefully evaluate the specifics of your home to ensure the final product will match your energy and aesthetic needs. Our best-in-class in-house engineering team will then use that information to custom design your system. We take care to design a system using SolarCity Sleek Mount that will last for decades to come. Once complete, we submit the plans for the local permit and your HOA approvals. SolarCity's team has extensive experience and best practices that we apply towards installing your system. A typical installation takes 1 to 3 days. All installers go through rigorous training and background checks and follow procedures and quality requirements that ensure your system will stand the test of time. After the system's installed, we'll schedule inspections with your local building department and implement the steps to connect your system to the utility grid. Then it's time to enjoy the benefits of clean solar energy, worry-free. We include insurance, management, and monitoring for the life of your system. Our exclusive Power Guide real-time monitoring ensures your system always generates the energy we promise, including a 100% performance guarantee. For clean, affordable energy, control over your utility bill, and dedicated customer care, the choice is clear. SolarCity, America's #1 full-service solar provider.
Welcome to your My SolarCity account. Track your solar energy production with the Power Guide interface. Explore new ways to conserve with Energy Explorer. Don't wait on us. Go about your day and track our progress to your home appointment. Refer others and track your rewards in the Ambassador section. Browse our videos and learn more about solar. And watch our clean energy community grow. Check it out.
SolarCity offers a cleaner, more affordable alternative to your utility bill. Anyone with sunshine on their roof can benefit from solar power. SolarCity will install our customers' solar systems for free. Our customers pay for solar power by the month, just like their utility bill, only lower. SolarCity makes it really easy and simple for our customers. We take care of everything from designing and permitting to installing, even monitoring and maintaining the system.
I like to garden quite a bit, and solar to me means that the sun is powering not only my yard, but my home energy. And that is kind of comforting in a way, not to be relying on power companies. It's not just dollars, it's cents. It's good sense.
The great thing about SolarCity is that we are a large company across the entire nation, but we have local operations centers that will be there. We customize every energy plan for our customers based on their family's energy needs and the architecture of their home. We understand that our customers want their home to feel good and look good.
My wife and I have always discussed going solar, primarily because of the environmental benefits. And I think when we learned that financially it was sort of a win as well, it sort of made it a no-brainer. We chose SolarCity for a number of reasons. The work was so thorough. It was clear that they were experts. They gave us information right away. In fact, I saw it on their laptop about how much power we generated. It was obvious that they would do a good job, and they laid out the process really clearly. They basically handled everything, whether it was dealing with the utility, any approvals that needed to happen, any inspections, and then everything was installed and up and running.
Part of our offering is to make sure that we're monitoring the solar system. SolarGuard is an online account where our customers can monitor the production of their solar system. SolarCity provides a performance guarantee that your system will produce as much power as we promise.
It's one of those rare win-win-wins in life. You get to help the environment, you actually save money, and you add value to your home. So what's not to like?
More homeowners have partnered with SolarCity than any other solar provider. In fact, every 5 minutes, someone switches to cleaner, more affordable energy with SolarCity. From the experience of installing tens of thousands of solar systems, our team of clean energy professionals has created the most sophisticated project management system in the industry. We plan and supervise your project to ensure your switch to clean power is quick and easy. Our consultants start by using our proprietary software to analyze your current energy bill and recommend a solar plan that will lock in a more affordable energy rate for years to come. From the get-go, you can trust our customer care team to map out your installation, coordinate with all the team members involved, and take care of all necessary permits and inspections. You'll even receive a personal SolarCity web portal where you can track project status from your smartphone or computer at any time. One of our site auditors will visit your home to take measurements and gather technical information. They carefully evaluate the specifics of your home to ensure the final product will match your energy and aesthetic needs. Our best-in-class in-house engineering team will then use that information to custom design your system. We take care to design a system using SolarCity Sleek Mount that will last for decades to come. Once complete, we submit the plans for the local permit and your HOA approvals. SolarCity's team has extensive experience and best practices that we apply towards installing your system. A typical installation takes 1 to 3 days. All installers go through rigorous training and background checks and follow procedures and quality requirements that ensure your system will stand the test of time. After the system's installed, we'll schedule inspections with your local building department and implement the steps to connect your system to the utility grid. Then it's time to enjoy the benefits of clean solar energy, worry-free. We include insurance, management, and monitoring for the life of your system. Our exclusive Power Guide real-time monitoring ensures your system always generates the energy we promise, including a 100% performance guarantee. For clean, affordable energy, control over your utility bill, and dedicated customer care, the choice is clear. SolarCity, America's #1 full-service solar provider.
A big challenge that the community has is the kids get taught during the day, and in the evening, the parents don't get any education because they work during the day, so they can't learn as there's no light in the school.
If you can bring electricity to rural areas, people who were once isolated are less so. And I think if we do this right and do this well, I think we can do it over and over and over again and really have a big impact on a lot of people.
We can skip the legacy infrastructure and build out the new infrastructure the smarter, better way. So our mission now is to bring light to this community.
I think the dream is to create a culture within a company that is all about growing and giving. At SolarCity, we'll grow our business by over 100% annually in an effort to really bring alternative forms of energy to the rest of the country. And if we can find a way internally to create a culture that is about growing and giving, we're like, yes, we're growing the business, yes, we're bringing this technology to different parts of the United States, but then how do we create that giving aspect as well? I think that's really powerful.
In order to get to the community of El Islote, you have to leave the paved road and then take a dirt road that it will be about half hour to get to the lake. From the lake, you have the boat ride, could be 20 minutes. It's a very remote community.
I remember getting off the boat, and the first thing we see are these small children with huge smiles, really making us feel welcome.
When we arrived in El Islote, we each had a host family. We had a community meeting. Everyone's on a team, mixed with both local Nicaraguans and SolarCity employees. We're learning a lot from them. They're learning a lot from us. We got people on the roof, people on the ground. We got people working on electrical. It's an off-grid system. It's really a new challenge for a lot of us. It's been a great learning experience.
The community, their enthusiasm and their energy over this has been great. This system is such a big deal for them. I think it's going to open up so many opportunities. The community leaders were telling us they already have like 7 to 10 people that are signed up for the adult literacy classes in the evening. There's an amazing feeling of coming here into a place that hasn't had electricity and bringing that. You know, the grid-tied systems that we do in the States for, you know, the environmental benefit is wonderful, but there's something totally different and unique about this.
I think what SolarCity is doing is fantastic to involve their employees in projects like this. One person cannot change the world, but a group of people can make a big difference.
Hace algo que lo tiene beneficiado, un tremendo sabor y gusto a nuestra vida. Me sentimos muy activos, muy contentos.
This is what is at stake. Human activity is destroying our planet.
The way we produce energy is one of the biggest causes.
We're on a mission to change that.
SolarCity was founded
because we envision a world
where there's no need to burn fossil fuels.
We believe in a better way.
We're leading a clean energy revolution.
We're signing up a new SolarCity customer every 3 minutes.
Each customer makes a difference.
We won't slow down.
We won't slow down.
We will not slow down. We need to go faster.
But we can't do it alone.
We need your help.
Become a solar ambassador.
Join us in tackling one of the world's biggest problems
head on.
You can start your own business,
make extra money,
and make the world a better place.
I'm a solar ambassador.
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 This is your chance
to make a difference.
To change the world.
To believe.
To believe.
To believe in a better way.
To believe in a better way.
In a better way.
Join us.
Join us.
Join us.
I'm changing the world.
I'm making a difference.
I'm a solar ambassador.
I believe in a better way.
I often thought about solar panels, but in my mind I always had this $25,000 price tag for what it was going to cost to put them on the house. At one point when I was driving around, I saw a bright green car. It said SolarCity on it, solar panels with 0 down. The idea of someone else footing the initial bill seemed great.
They told us that our bill would be somewhere around $19 a month for the next 20 years, which we thought was absolutely fantastic. And our first 3 bills have been right at $19 a month.
At SolarCity, our focus is maintain good customer service throughout the lifetime of whatever product they choose. If they choose a solar system and they choose a lease, then it's a 20-year relationship that we'd like to develop.
My salesperson was the first reason that I went with SolarCity.
I like the ease of not a hard sale. It was, this is our product and you're going to like it, and we do like it.
It's very important that every house you start with fresh. You know, you want to look at their specific usage. You want to talk about their specific needs and what their goals are.
What we do as designers is we take all the information given to us from the audit and sales and create a plan that focuses on each individual customer's needs.
We are a very detail-oriented company, and our customers are #1 priority for us.
Our concept with our customers is relationship. Not only the relationship of them and their lease for the long term, warranty, repair, but also the relationship of them sharing the word about SolarCity and referrals.
Blake truly is a good friend. He's very responsive. He's taken care of any issues that I've had. He cares about his customers.
We have a commitment for 20 years. You want to make sure that that company up there is training their own employees, which we do, and is going to be there to stand behind that 20-year warranty that we provide our customers.
SolarCity has definitely exceeded our expectations of what we were looking for.
They were a great partner to work with, and they delivered what they said they were going to deliver. And at the end of the day, we're actually having more production out of the panels than we ever expected.
One of the most compelling tools that SolarCity has at its disposal is the home energy audit. We go in and we evaluate so many aspects of the home, and that allows us to customize an energy efficiency package specific to the home so we can address all their needs.
They came in and totally sealed the floor of the house so no more air infiltration came up through the floor, and then sealed the attic space so that we didn't lose air that way. And so now the house is incredibly tight.
One of the most exciting parts of the entire install is when the system gets fired up to get tested and they're sitting there watching their meter spin backwards.
Watching the two-way meter go back to the left, which says I'm actually making more power than I'm using. What a great feeling that was.
They're not just selling a product, they're trying to help you change your house and your home.
Jokingly, one time I said to Blake, I said, let's arm wrestle a double or nothing on a system. And Blake said, okay, and tried it, and I think I hurt his arm accidentally.
We don't lose a lot. We feel like we have the best product in the industry and certainly the best team. But losing to Jeff in arm wrestling was not a surprise, but it's one of the only things we've lost.
When we started SolarCity, everyone was skeptical. No one believed that we could change the way solar is delivered. No one believed we could have an impact on the energy infrastructure. No one believed we could take on the utilities. But we believed in a better way. And because of you, we've succeeded in achieving the impossible goals. We can only do this because you all believe in the same mission, that there's a better way to deliver energy.
Come on, Space Boy, let's go.